In this class we are going to solve exercise 1D. Okay, so ready with your copies and your books. Now see, first question, it is given, find a rational number between a and b. Okay, we need to find only one rational number, so we can use the formula that we have learned. Yes or no? The first one, it is given a is given 1 by 5 and b is given 1 by 4. So in this one we need to find only one rational number. So what we will do, so you can directly write half into a plus b. The formula was a plus b, so no, that is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 4. So if we solve this, 5 and 4 LCM will be 20. 5 4s are 20, 4 5s are 20, so no. So it will become 1 by 2 into 9 by 20. So multiply numerator into numerator, 9 into 9, 9 into 1, 9, then 2 into 20, 40. Okay, so 9 by 40 is a rational number between 1 by 5 and 1 by 4. So you can write one rational number between 1 by 5 and 1 by 4 is 9 by 40. Okay, so easy. Yes or no? Two number B, number C you will do. Okay, question number 1, B and C will do. Let me solve number D. Look, process is same. In D, what it is given, A is given, the value of A is given minus 4 by 9 and the value of B is given 11 by 6. Same formula, half into A plus B. Okay, half into minus 4 by 9 plus 11 by 6. Again you have to solve this one. See, 9 and 6, if we find the LCM, we will get the LCM as 18. Okay, this thing you will be able to solve in your mouth after some practice. See, 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. Okay, so 9 2s are 18, so multiply minus 4 into 2. Minus 4 into 2 means minus 8, yes or no? Plus then 6 3s are 18 and 11 3s are 33. Okay, so we'll get half into minus 8 plus 33 means you have to do 33 minus 8. So 13 minus 8 is 5, 25. Yes or no? Here the sign will be positive because I have already taught you these things, when positive, when negative. Yes or no? In this case, absolute value of minus 8 is 8. Absolute value of 33 is 33. So you see that 33, absolute value of 33 is greater than absolute value of minus 8. That is why we will use this addition symbol that is present in front of 33. Okay, now multiply numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator. So this is your answer. That means 25 by 36 is a rational number between, you have to write. Okay, you write, so 25 by 36 is a rational number between minus 4 by 9 and 11 by 6. Understood? So question number 2, it is given, find two rational numbers between minus 2 and 2. You will write, let two rational numbers, okay, let two rational numbers between minus 2 and 2 be q1 and q2. Okay, q1 and q2. So we need to find q1 and q2. q1, use the formula half into a plus b, that means minus 2 plus 2. So half into 0, that means one rational number is 0. Okay, don't get confused, 0 is a rational number. Again q2, use the formula, 1 we have already found, 0, yes or no, and between 2 we have to find. So half into 2, so half into 2 means cancel 2 and 2, answer will be 1. Understood? So what you will write, so two rational numbers between minus 2 and 2 are 0, 1. Okay, next question, it is given find three rational numbers between -7/2 and -2. So I think this one you will be able to do. Use the formula, that means half into a plus b. You will take the rational number as q1, q2, q3. Number 4 also you can do. You will take q1, q2, q3 and q4. Okay, number 5, you see, number 5 we can solve it easily. Why? Because here it is given find 6 rational numbers between -1 and 0. Okay, -1 and 0, you can do this. How you can do? See, imagine from the number line also you can do. Okay, why I said that? Because 0 is here and -1 is there, yes or no? So we need to find in this space we need to find some rational numbers. Okay, how many rational numbers we need to find? 6. See, now that means all will be in negative, because we need to find in them between -1 and 0. Okay, so all the rational numbers will be in negative. That is common sense. Understood? Now see, what I can do is I can just divide this -1 by any number. -1/2, -1/4. Why? Because -1/2 means -0.5. Yes or no? -1/4 means -0.5. Why? You will understand it. Then -1/6 we can take. -1/8 we can take. See, 1/2 means 2 divided by 1. Yes or no? So 0.5. Understood? 1/4 means how much? 1. You will take 0. 4 2s are 8. Then 2, 0.25. Yes or no? Then see, 6. If I divide 10 by 6, okay. If I divide 1 by 6, then I have to give 1 point, not 10 by 6, 1 by 6. Okay, I'm so sorry for my sore throat. Okay, I'm not being well so much. See, 6, 0, then 10 will come, then 6 point will give, then 10 will come. 6 1s are 6, then 40, 6 6 are 36, then 40. So in this way it will go on. 6 6 6, in this way it will go on. Okay, so see, all are in negative. Don't forget, here the division sign showing in positive, but here I have already written all are in negative. Understood? So these rational numbers will be present between -1 and 0 only. Okay, because if it is negative, then this one will become negative. If this one is negative, then this one will become negative. Okay, same thing. Understood? So this one I just gave one example. See, how will you write this one? If we follow the formula, then that means if the question comes for 3 marks, then what you have to do? You have to write, let the rational numbers be. You have to find 6. Yes or no? Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6. So 6 rational numbers we need to find. So see, first one it is given Q1 we need to find. Okay, this one what I have showed you is, you can if the question comes for 1 marks, you can do in this way. Sometimes question might come to actually test how much you have understood. Okay, this one is from the concept you can solve if it comes for 1 marks, but if the question comes for 3 marks, you have to solve it in this way. Yes or no? Now see, if we write, use the formula half into, it is given -1 and 0. Yes or no? So -1 plus 0. So we'll get half into -1. So first one what we got? -1/2. Understood? Q2 half into -1/2 plus 0. Okay, so half into -1/2, it will become -1/4. Understood? Then Q3 half into -1/4 plus 0, that means half into -1/4. 4, so it will get minus 1 by 8. Understood? Q4, in this way it will continue. Okay. Minus 1 by 8 plus 0, so half into minus 1 by 8, so you'll get minus 1 by 16. 4 we have got, so now we need to find 6. Q5 equal to half into minus 1 by 16 plus 0, half into minus 1 by 16, so minus 1 by 32. Okay. Sixth one, Q6, half into minus 1 by 32 plus 0, that means 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 32, so 1 into minus 1 1, 2 into 32 will get 64. Okay, so these are the 6 rational numbers between minus 1 and 0. Okay, so I think you have understood the question. So all questions are same, we just need to apply the same formula, that is half into a plus b. Okay, see, question number 6 you can do same way you can do, but question number 6 and 7 you can apply one technique. See what you can do here, if you observe carefully, you will see that the rational numbers, those are given to us, they have the same denominator. Okay, minus 3 by 11 and 8 by 11. Since the denominators are same, we need to find 10 rational numbers. Do one thing, multiply both. See, that means we will make them greater numbers. What I'll do is I'll multiply both by, suppose, 10. Okay, if I multiply by 10, then this one will become minus 30 by 110. Okay, similarly 8 by 11 also I'll multiply by 10, because denominator should be same. Okay, then it will become 80 by 110. Now what we need to do is we need to find 10 rational numbers between 30 by 100, minus 30 by 110 and 80 by 110. So this will become easy for us, yes or no? So we'll write therefore 10 rational numbers. Okay, therefore 10 rational numbers between minus 30 by 110 and 80 by 110 are, you can simply write minus 30. See, if we write minus 31, okay, now look, there is one small concept here. In the negative numbers, how do we write? Minus 1, then minus 2, then minus 3. Okay, so suppose this is 30, then this one will be 29, yes or no? This one will be 28, minus 28, then minus 27. In this way it will come. So what I have to write is, it will come from minus 2910. Okay, in this way we need to write 10 rational numbers, then minus 2810. Okay, 27, 26, 25 in that way. 29 is 1, minus 28 is second, minus 27 is third, minus 26 is fourth, then minus 25 is fifth, 24 is sixth, minus 23 is seventh, minus 22 is 8th, then minus 21 is 9th, and minus 20 is 10th. So if we write up to minus 20 by 110 from minus 29, then if you count it, then you will get 10 rational numbers. Okay, you can write positive rational numbers also, that means you can write 1 by 110 up to 10 by 110. So these are also 10 rational numbers between these two numbers only. Understood? So many rational numbers you are able to find. Understood? Question number 7 also you can do in that way. You need to insert 100, so multiply both of them by 100, that means minus 3 by 13. See, you have to do this one, I'll show you. One is given minus 3 by 13 and one is given 9 by 13. Okay, you do one thing, you make these numbers greater, that means multiply denominator by 100, both denominators. So multiply the numerators also by 100, so that your numbers will become minus 300 by 1300 and 900 by 1300. So you need to find any 100 rational numbers between these two numbers, okay, so it will become easy for you, because you can simply write 1 by 1300 to 100 by 1300. Understood? These will be 100 rational numbers between minus 3 by 13 and 9 by 13. Okay, so you'll do this by yourself. I have already written the answer, but you'll write them properly. Okay, then question number 9, write true or false is given. See, I think you will be able to solve this true and false. And question number 8 is similar to these numbers only, so I have not discussed that one. So I think you'll be able to solve, yes or no? True and false, if we look quickly, the first one, it is given between any two distinct integers there is always an integer. So 9a, the first one is false. Okay, then b, it is given between any two distinct rational numbers there is always a rational number. This is true. Then c, it is given between any two distinct rational numbers there are infinitely many rational numbers. Yes, this is also true. Okay, so these are the true and false. So in our next class we are going to learn some word problems. Okay, some word problems based on these questions, and we will complete the chapter. Okay, so by one more class we will complete the chapter. Understood? So this much for today, and practice the questions. Don't forget to practice the questions. Yes, these are easy, these are not difficult, but if you don't practice then you will forget. Okay, that is why you need to keep on practicing. So thank you.